everyone. My name is Kathleen Machado, and I'm going to talk to you today about my dream job. Has any one of you ever seen the movie The Wedding Planner with Jennifer Lopez? That would be my ideal job if I was to choose any job I could choose from. Abigail Kirsch happens to be one of the New York area's most renowned and sought after event planning companies. She has clients such as the American Cancer Society, NBC Universal, Universal Pictures. She's even done the Victoria's Secret fashion show. So I couldn't think of anyone better to work for than her. The position that I would be working for would be considered the banquet administrator. I would be able to gain some serious experience working for her because she has been around and done so many different celebrity-oriented and large events in her background. Knowing that she's worked with so many large companies is also very fascinating to me. But one of the most fascinating things is that as large as she has become, she is a green company. So she does take initiatives to make sure that everything she does involves being green. From her website, abigailkirsch.com, I learned her rags to riches story, which is really neat. She actually started off in her garage. She first began a small cooking school and has now blossomed into something extraordinary and extravagant. With 7 different locations and an off-premises staff, she's able to cater from anywhere from 50 to thousands of guests. Like I said, doing the Victoria's Secret fashion show, clearly there's lots of people there. The next thing that was really fascinating for me as I was doing my research for her, again, like I mentioned, was the Victoria's Secret fashion show. The tip top of the iceberg in fashion would be to be a Victoria's Secret angel. So to be able to work for them and set up their show and their runway would be absolutely amazing. Dream come true, if you want to call it that. She understands what it's like to work from the ground up, which is another reason that I think she would be an amazing person to work for. Someone who's been there in your shoes and you are now walking in them, I feel is more able to understand where you're coming from when there is an issue or if there ever is an issue. And again, the green initiatives give me an even bigger incentive to want to work for her. The position that I described, the banquet administrator, would entail creating efficient methods and following through in different procedures as far as hiring goes, booking different events, the wait staff for the events, any supplemental staff needed, outsourcing any type of company that she's unable to facilitate the items needed for. It would also be assisting in hiring, coaching, counseling different staff. So it's kind of event planning / management. It's multiple ideas in her job description. Let's see here. I would also be traveling as necessary to different properties and venues so that I would be able to look at the venue should there be an off-premises location that someone wants to do an event at, so that you have an actual visual of what it is that you're going to be setting up. And I would be the director of any and all banquet services. I think that this is very suitable for me. I'm very outgoing and organized, so I feel that I would do the best at this job. Sitting behind a desk all day, every day is not something that I want to do, nor do I ever plan to be doing so. So anyhow, in conclusion, I hope that I've been able to bring my excitement about this job to you all as well, because this is something that I am extremely passionate about. Since I was a little girl, I've always imagined myself planning weddings and standing on the beach and watching 2 people and knowing that I put it all together. That to me just seems very, very amazing. And being able to work for someone like Abigail Kirsch, who started from the bottom up, and be walking in her shoes and doing exactly the same thing that she's doing would make it even better. All the different celebrities that she's worked for would be just the cherry on top of the cake, to be able to meet any and all people that are celebrities like that. And being green and supporting the earth, how much better does it get? She's kind of an all-in-one package. So I want to thank you all for being here today and listening to me. And that is going to conclude my presentation.